Happy Monday morning to all my friends out there. Man, can you believe that it is the last week of September? My. This year has flown by so fast. Christmas will be here before you know it. I guess I need to shop. But here's my week. I don't know what your week looks like, but my week is going to be a busy one. This coming Saturday, October 1st, we are heading out. Nat and I are leading a large team on a missions trip to Honduras. We're taking a large group from Alabama, a church up in Alabama, and we're taking some people from our church here, just some people in Florida. We're taking a few other people who live in other places throughout the United States, and we're all meeting up in Miami and then down to Honduras on Saturday. And this has been a year in the making, and everyone is so excited about it. But if you have been keeping up with the news and the weather report, we live in Florida and there's a hurricane headed our way. Hurricane Ian. Wow, that kind of can put a kink in some things. So Nat and I are really trying to watch the news reports, and the hurricane's supposed to come through Wednesday, Thursday-ish. At one point it was going to be a direct hit for Central Florida. It seems to have moved a little bit west now, but that could change. That could change at any time. So anyway, with that being said, sometimes thinking about the details, the crazy details of things going on can make me a bit apprehensive and nervous. But you know what? The Lord is in control, and He works all things for good. All things for good to those who love Him. And so if we love Jesus, if we serve Him wholeheartedly, then we just need to trust that He's going to take care of everything, that He's going to lead us, guide us. If plans need to change, then it's not a surprise to Him, and we just keep forging forward and until we know what to do. But let me back up a little bit and share a little bit with you about me personally. Now, those who are closest to me know this about me. I am not a really good traveler. My anxiety and my nerves usually will get the best of me, and yet here I am going on another missions trip. Now, because of COVID, the last 3 years we've not been able to go on a missions trip, and so I'm kind of out of the habit and out of the loop, out of the practice of being on a missions trip. So my anxiety level wants to get the best of me. And I am just trusting the Lord through all of it. Years and years ago, Nat loved to go on missions trips, and I used to tell him, "God bless you, go with my blessing. You can have a great time." And he just continued to try to encourage me and bring me along with him. And I fought him tooth and nail. Not because I didn't want to go see these places, but I didn't even travel well within the United States. And so to travel outside of the United States was just a big deal for me. And so one year he really talked me into it, and we ended up going with a team to Austria, Vienna, Austria. That was my very first missions trip. And man, when I go out, I start off big. And it was a long ride on a plane, and I was very fearful of flying on a plane. It's still not my favorite mode of transportation, but all that to say, I survived it, and I came back, and the next year went on another one, and the next year another one, and I've been going on missions trips nearly every year outside of COVID. It's nearly every year since that first one. And so the Lord has been so gracious, and He has blessed me to be able to go to some beautiful places in our world, and I'm very grateful and thankful for that. And we've been able to minister to so many people around the world, and it's just been such a blessing to me. So with that being said, yes, I'm nervous. Yes, I'm apprehensive. I have to get back on a plane and travel to a third world country. And I love Honduras. I've been there. This is probably going to be our, I don't remember, 8th or 9th time going there. And we work with a ministry there called Kids Ark International. And they do phenomenal work. The missionary lives here in Lakeland, and he has spent many years building up this camp for kids, and we help do construction and minister to the kids, kind of like a VBS program. And I can't even explain all that goes on in that camp. It's just a wonderful opportunity. And although I'm really excited about it, just the thought of traveling and being out of sorts for a week, out of my comfort zone for a week, can kind of get me worked up. But I say all that to say this: I'm not worried. I am not worried. God is a big God, and He has done amazing things in my life up to this point, and I know that He will continue to do amazing things. And so I want to encourage you today. I don't know what your week looks like. It may look crazy like mine. You may have a hurricane. If you live in Florida, you may have a hurricane heading towards you. If you don't live in Florida, then you're not facing that challenge, but you might be facing some other challenges this week. It may be doctor's appointments or work stresses and situations. It may be family things going on that you've got to deal with. I don't know what your week looks like, but God does. And we can make our plans, but God sets our course. And so I just want to tell you to trust Him this week, no matter what's going on. Don't look at tomorrow or the next day or even 5 days from now. Just look at today. Thank Him for what He is doing in your life. Trust Him that He works all things out for your good. For your good. And just have a great Monday and have a great week. I probably will, well, I won't be able to post next Monday while I'm in Honduras, but what I may try to do is either make a video before I leave and schedule it to post next week, or sometimes we have Wi-Fi down there and I may be able to post something. I'm not quite sure. But stay tuned, because you just never know what you're going to see or what you're going to hear from me. Have a great Monday. Have a great week. Love y'all, and we will talk soon.